I'd like to commend all these young people from Destiny Arts with the work of Youth Speaks and the San Francisco Mime Troupe Youth Theater Group. This has been quite a process, and we thought perhaps we might have a few minutes to hear from the performers and to see if any of you have any questions about what we just did. I'd also like to introduce Ellen Sebastian Chang, our creative director, who helped pull this all together. Ellen, did you want to say something?
No.
Okay. What we'd like to do, I thought it might be interesting for you to hear a little bit about what happened for the performers as we put this together. And I'm wondering if anybody on the stage would like to make a few comments about what this whole creative process meant to you. What made a difference for you in creating The World as It Could Be? Anybody?
Well, it made a difference because before this, I didn't know about the Human Declaration of Human Rights. Sorry. And it made a difference because it opened up my world to my rights as a human being, not just like, because like you think of it, oh, I'm an American citizen, I have rights, blah, 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 but everyone is a human being, which means everyone has the human rights, basically.
We have one.
I had took the book home, and I live with my uncle, and he was reading, and he was like, I didn't know I could do all this stuff. I didn't know I can get away with all this stuff. And it was just funny because he's like 53, and he should know that. Like, even though as being teenagers and young people, we teaching like older people this, and they don't even know about it either. So, you know, y'all should take heed of that.
You may know all these things about your human rights, but then the question comes down to, how will you change it? How will you make that change? How will you let other people know? And then so you start working on that, and then so it doesn't stop where you know about it. It starts there. That's where it starts.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's our job to speak out, whether we're trying to teach other people or we're trying to teach ourselves. Because when we're on stage, you know, we do it for you, but then, you know, we want to teach ourselves and remind ourselves what we are here for and what we're doing it for, which is our rights.
How long did the cast work on the choreography, and how much input did they have? I'm going to let Sarah answer the choreography question. Take Sandy's mic right there.
Okay, well, my name is Sarah. I run the youth performance company with Simone, who talked to you in the beginning. Simone is on the sound, right. And the Destiny Arts Youth Performance Company auditions in September, late September, for young people who do dance and do theater. Some do martial arts, some rap, and some sing. As you can see, we have a lot of talent on the stage. The choreography was a combination of my choreography, one of my old students' choreography who came back to do work, and also the young people on stage who did choreography as well. And that process took about 2 months in rehearsals. We rehearsed twice a week from 4:30 to 8 on Mondays and Wednesdays. So that's how long it took to do the choreography. And somebody else could answer the other question.
Alicia and I are from Youth Speak San Francisco, and we were told about this project about 7 weeks ago and managed to get some writing out. And we're fortunate enough, Youth Speaks has workshops and all kinds of stuff, and we're often talking about these issues anyways. So I think it was easy for us to tap into what we think about human rights and whether or not they're being acted out right now. But honestly, I don't think you could give enough time to this project. I think there could have definitely been more writing done and more dancing and a lot more thought. And I hope there are future projects.
What inspired us to make this play? Well, that inspiration came from two of the speakers, our producer, Sandy Socott from the Rex Foundation, and Kirk Boyd, who spends his whole life working around international human rights. And so you as young people, your inspiration can come from anybody and anything. It's as Charmaine said, I didn't know about it. You know, I'm an adult and I didn't know about it. And once I knew about it, we were all inspired to just put our all in it, put all our creativity in it.
Our thought for Kirk and I that we are hoping that this opened up some new thoughts about what human rights means, that you might want to take a look at, what the Universal Declaration of Human Rights is all about, and to get involved in helping to create an international convention on human rights that is going to be enforceable all around the world, and that we hope this is the beginning of everybody thinking a little bit differently about what we can all do to make that happen. I want to finish before I turn this back to Principal Gray that Jerry Garcia went to Balboa High School, and I know that though he's not right in this room physically, I know how thrilled he would be that this creativity that has come on this stage with these wonderful performers and with all of you watching, what a difference this is going to make. And I know how proud he would be and how great it is for all of us. So thank you.
I thought it was really good, especially when they came on stage. I like the poetry and the singing and the dance moves were pretty interesting too.
The part where everybody was dancing?
It was amazing. It was like we were a lot performing with a lot of older folks.
Yeah.
I wasn't. They were well educated about the subject anyways, so I felt like we should like bring it to people who are unaware of this subject matter. So yeah, it felt pretty good just letting people know about what's going on.
Like last night we performed for all adults, and that's more challenging for me. Being able to teach people is a pretty good experience. This was the best performance. I gave my all to this group here again, I would have to say.
A lot of the time when you're performing in front of your peers, you don't actually know whether they're going to take you seriously or not. Yeah, I felt that there was pretty good energy. It was all pretty good.